Hi my friends. Currency C-Drama greets you. Chinese drama, A Journey to Love. Episode 2. Ren Ru Yi took Yuan Zhou because of a poisonous injury on his shoulder. In order to cure the poison, he had to take the secret medicine Yuan Zhou brought from Juyiwei that year. The disadvantage of this 10,000 poison solution is that all internal energy will be lost within 7 days after taking it. She wrote several names under the death book, including Zhao Ji, Mr. Yue, and Lu Qingqing, who personally killed Lingguang. Lu Qingqing interrogated the corpses of the Juyiwei branch, and unexpectedly discovered that someone had killed Tiki and secretly replaced the body. He led people throughout the city to search for Ren Ru Yi's whereabouts. At the critical moment, Ruyi jumped into a house and hid in a coffin in the hall. This residence is the old residence of the Ning family in Wudu. Zhao Ji led people to the Ning family's old house, but Yuan Lu, the former hungry ghost house schoolmaster of Luodao Tang, came to stop him. Yuan Lu did not want Zhao Ji and others to disturb Ning Yuanzhou's heroic spirit, but he was unable to defeat Zhao Ji and others alone and was eventually caught. Zhao Ji did not believe that Ning Yuanzhou was dead, so he threatened Ning Yuanzhou with the life of the Ning family and Yuan Lu and showed up. Seeing that Yuan Lu's life was threatened, Ning Yuanzhou showed up to save Yuan Lu. Zhao Ji had information about the 16 people under Chai Ming from Tiandao, and he used this to threaten Ning Yuanzhou to go to Ango to rescue the Holy Lord. Zhao Ji revealed that Chai Ming and others went on the expedition with the Holy Lord. Half of them died on the spot, and half were captured with the Holy Lord. After learning the whereabouts of his brothers, Ning Yuanzhou executed Zhao Ji with his own hands according to the rules of the Six Paths Hall. However, he no longer wanted to go to court and only wanted to bury his foster father and stay away from the capital. After seeing off all the Tiki from Liudao Hall, Ning Yuanzhou asked Yuan Lu to close the gate of Ning Mansion tightly, and he forced Ren Ru Yi out of the coffin. Ren Ru Yi pretended to be a dancer in a dance studio and killed the dancers because Zhao Ji slandered them as spies. She escaped only by fighting to be innocent. Although Ning Yuanzhou didn't want to believe these words, he found out that Ren Ru Yi had no inner strength, so he had to let her go for the time being. Luodao Tang Tiandao Ti's writer Zhang Chong was taken back to Wu State by King Danyang. King Danyang learned from his mouth that the holy sage was indeed still alive. At that time he was captured by Li Tongwang, the Chengqing Marquis of Ango. The other party demanded 100,000 taels of gold and asked the prince to come. "Welcome your majesty." King Danyang knew that the other party was interested in him and wanted to detain him, so Ango could only support the prince in the queen's palace to succeed to the throne. Ning Yuanzhou concluded that Ruyi was the identity of Juyiwei Bake. In order to stay in Ning's house, Ruyi deliberately exposed the suspicion of Bake's identity. Ning Yuanzhou forced Ruyi to leave. Seeing that Ruyi would rather die than leave, he had no choice but to give up. Yuan Lu was born as an official slave and his sister was also a dancing girl in the dance studio before she died, so he sympathized with Ren Ru Yi. Under Yuan Lu's persuasion, Ning Yuanzhou agreed to keep Ren Ru Yi. Princess Yang Ying disguised herself as a prisoner to spy on the court meeting. The imperial guard Zheng Qingyan exposed the princess's identity. Zheng Qingyan did not look down on Yang Ying because she was not favored. Yang Ying asked Zheng Qingyan why she did not want to marry her. Zheng Qingyan explained the prince-in-law asked to be born into a noble family, but he was a guard with no foundation at all. The King of England, Yang Ying, appeared in court and expressed his willingness to serve as the envoy to welcome the emperor. The Queen learned that the King of England had asked himself to be the envoy to welcome the emperor. However, the King of England's leg was originally used to save herself. She had promised to protect his safety. Naturally, I don't want him to go to Wu State. But she also knew that King Danyang would definitely not be willing to serve as the envoy to welcome the emperor. So she decided to find someone from the clan to adopt him in the name of the late emperor, and promised him the honor of 3,000 people.